Good day, guys. This is another episode with the Creative Corner, and I'm live here with
The Angelic Gabi.
Angelic DJ Gabi. So Angelic DJ Gabi, we are hosting you on this show, Creative Corner, and we would love to ask you some tasking questions which your fans and lovers may wish to know more about you. So, can you tell us a short introduction about yourself?
Okay, this is DJ Gabi. As I said earlier, the Angelic DJ Gabi. So it's not the Angel DJ Gabi, it is the Angelic DJ Gabi. And I am a DJ. That's what I used to eat to. I don't have any other work. That's my plan A to Z. So I'm a DJ, wedding DJ, club DJ, proper entertainer, and yeah, he's fine boy, sweet boy. Yeah.
So I want to ask you the first question, which is what sparked your interest in DJing and how did you get started?
Sparked my interest. I just say just my natural love for music. Actually, I just knew that one way or the other something will lead me into the entertainment scene. So I don't know if I was going to go into production or probably any other thing, but the DJing itself came, I think, when I was doing my undergraduate in UI. Yeah, so I picked it from my 100 level. I've always known how to DJ before I even gained admission into the university, but I've never seen it as a means of living. That's just been this indoor hobby I always just do for myself and few people. So when I gained admission and probably towards the end of my first semester in UI, I just felt like, okay, I think this thing can make a living. And from there, it was blooming and progressing. Yeah.
That's nice. So, what was your first DJ setup like? Like, how does it look like? Was it that kind of band or?
Not really. I can specifically say I can't even remember the biggest gig I had at first or the first major gig I've ever performed. That I can't really remember, but I know the first event I DJ'd for, it was not an event that really made me known. So I think it was just an event that I was just there and I was just playing. People really did not see it as if there was a DJ there or not. But the first remarkable event I think I had, I can remember now. Yeah, I can remember now. I think it was for Faculty of Education or something. Yeah. So it looked as if it was an event that I had to save the day because I think the DJ did not come or something. So I just did it. And from there, I got referrals and people fell in love with what I did at that time. I think I was 200 level. So from there, we moved on.
Oh, that's great. So who were some early influence or mentors in this DJing?
I could still list like maybe 3 to 5, say, because I pick from different people to be what I am, because I can't be like everybody and I don't want to be like somebody. I would rather pick from different people and form a hybrid of it to my own. So that's like I could pick from KY's, Consequence, Neptune, and yeah, some aspect of confidence. Let's say J Big N, and yeah, DJ Scope Man. So that's to mention the main people.
That's quite some popular DJ. So you said it's already the most memorable gig or performance of your career, which you said it was at the Faculty of Education, right?
I cannot say that's the most memorable gig or the performance of my life. I think that was like what gave me that spark within the university setting that time, not the biggest performance.
So what was the most memorable one that you've ever performed now in your lifestyle?
I think it's still yet to come, because I believe I'm going to actually perform at some places that would actually, because I don't have stage fright. I'm not someone that is really big on like being nervous on big platforms. I've entered big stages, big platforms. I've performed with big artists on stage, but I think I am yet to see that that performance or event that will make me feel like, okay, this is the best ever. I'm always waiting for the next one to come, because every time I go to event, I'm always brand new and fresh. So I don't think I've yet gotten that.
So can you share particular challenges, experience you face, and how did you overcome, like any challenges so far?
My challenges, I think it's just natural for you as a man to face challenges, actually. Then as a DJ, I think the main challenge is growing as a brand, because you have to let away some things and you have to grow. So as you are growing, obviously your price will change. So your price sitting with people that have known you for a while is actually going to be something that will be challenging for you or for your clients or customers or your fan base. Because I could imagine some customers or fans that I was not really charging much for them to pay me to perform 2 years ago, coming now to say I should perform for them when I know that I am like triple of that amount at this current situation. So sitting down with them to settle that is another challenge. Then also breaking into limelight. That's why I said earlier that I don't think I've yet got into that special big gig that I think is going to be the most memorable for me yet. Because to get that kind of platform is actually going to be something sweet. So the challenge of having to wake up every day, that when is that day coming? Yeah, that one is actually a very big challenge, because I just feel the kind of person I am, the kind of DJ I am a DJ that I feel once I get the platform, that's just the beginning. That's just it for me, because I have always gotten my shots, and it has been helpful for me whenever I get shots at big gigs. They've always been door opening for me. So that's another challenge for me, to get that special gig also.
And okay, so with the current trend, like music keep changing day by day. So how do you keep up with the music trend in the industry?
I think it's part of the system for you to flow with the dynamism of music currently. So at the point, it was just the pure Afrobeat, and now it's more like Amapiano, Afro piano, and all like that. So I think what helps me most is that I don't just listen to music because I like music. I listen to what people want to hear, and I try to keep track on what people like to hear. I'm always online. I'm not a TikTok person, but I have to force myself to follow trends, not Twitter trends. But I'm mostly following artists that matter. I think that's one of the most helpful things for me. I follow artists that really matter in the country on their social media platforms, and whenever they're about to drop things, I see them, and I have a quite good music taste. So from there, I know that okay, this song is going to blow. And my music taste has not been wrong for a while now, because whenever I hear or listen to the music and I know that this song will blow up, it eventually blows up. So, and I'm not a person that actually loves clubbing, but I perform in the club, and every blessed day or weekend, I'm always updating my playlist. So definitely I know what people want to hear. I know what people want to dance to at that moment. So social media has actually been very, very helpful. So let's just keep it that way, that social media helps now with keeping to trends about.
So how would you prepare for gig? What's your process for selecting tracks to be played in your DJ?
Trust me, I don't select special playlists or tracks for any event. I don't. I just feel when I get to the event, when I see the setting, when I see the kind of event I am, I see the kind of audience I have, then my own thought process will deal with the next thing to handle it. Because I can't just create a playlist, then when I get there, probably I'm now seeing people that are not of the class I was expecting. So it's be something discouraging, knowing that what you prepared for is not there. They now start rethinking, and so when I get to my event, that's when I know how I will deal with that event. But regardless, the most important thing is that I'm always prepared. That's just it. Even if I'm not with my laptop, I can perform with someone else's laptop, and don't worry, I'm always prepared. That's actually the thing. I'm always prepared.
Speaking of the thought process you mentioned, can you walk us through your thought process when creating a new mix?
Yeah, that thought process. You see, the moment as that is almost same thing with me going for an event. The moment I get down, like I want to play a mixtape. That's why most times before I drop a mixtape, it's hard. I have mixes on my laptop. I have lots of mixtapes that I have done. But for me to drop it, because I have a very, very high standard of music taste, then if what I'm listening to that I created myself is not appealing enough to me, I will not drop it. I'll just leave it there and I'll be listening to it. Most of the mixtapes I eventually drop are mixtapes that people will push that guy, drop this thing, drop this thing. I don't really. So I really calm down to think about myself a lot. I criticize myself a lot. So before dropping mixtape or something that I want to do personally, I'll really sit down. I'll walk through it. Okay, what's the intro about? What's this mixtape about? What am I doing with this mixtape? What's the audience I'm expecting to listen to this mixtape? What genre of music am I sticking to for this mixtape? So that's the process I think I would have to run through, like, okay, is this how I want it to sound? Do I want a hype on it? Do I want it to just be a soft blend without any scratch? Do I want it to be within 60 minutes? Or do I want it to be more than 1 hour? So those are the things I actually run through before deciding.
How do you balance playing crowd pleaser with showcasing your own unique style? People that are just there to dance and you showcasing your unique style. There's a difference. So how do you balance it all?
Yeah, it's just almost same thing as the people that DJs don't like. DJs don't like people that always come to make requests for music. They are party spoilers somehow, because DJ might have had his own playlist that he wants to go through. Then you come, please, can you play me Terry Akpala? Can you play me Wasiu? It's somehow sometimes, but for me, I don't have a problem with that. I know what I am going to give to you would satisfy you. As a crowd, I know you want to be insatiable. I cannot satisfy everybody, but I know I can satisfy everybody in my own self. The assumption is that you can't satisfy everybody. You can't play, but I personally know that I would satisfy everybody.
You do that.
So there's this thing about what to play and when to play it. There's timing in everything. When people just start the party, it's not when you actually want to be or buying them up. And as a DJ, they set time. My set time is a time, probably it's early performance. You wouldn't expect me to fire up ASAP sometimes, not all the time, sometimes. I watch my crowd a lot. I read my crowd. When I get to a party, sometimes I've noticed some DJs don't like coming to party early. I don't do it. Except if I'm very, very engaged that I'm in a tight spot. But I would come to the party. Even if it is at least 10 minutes, I'll use it to watch the atmosphere. I want to know what's happening. Is DJ playing currently dulling them? Or DJ is hyping them up? Is DJ playing currently giving them what they want? Or they are grumbling? I'll join the crowd a bit. Yeah, it might be difficult sometimes. Public figure, don't do that. But sometimes you might sit down somewhere nearby and listen. Know what the crowd wants. When you're getting to the stage, it will be hard for you to please them, because you've actually seen what they want. And I'm someone that is big on reading things, deduction. I love it a lot. I could just see through the crowd and know that, okay, I think they are lacking this style of music a bit. It's that same style of music that DJ has been starving them off. That's what I will feed them on.
So speaking of upcoming artists, like upcoming DJs, which are about breaking into the industry, what is your candid advice then?
Well, honestly, I feel it's cut across all sectors in the entertainment industry. It's just consistency. You don't know who is watching. You don't know who would see you. You don't know who is fucking with, who is loving what you are doing. Just be consistent, and the most important thing is God. Now God the blue person. It's not your strength. It's not by whatever you are. I sometimes I find DJs that are not up to my level, that don't know, that cannot do half of what I do, that are not probably on my level age wise or whatever, and they are out there making sense, making money more than me. Then when I start thinking about that, I take opportunity to think about people that are not up to me as well. People that probably are older than me, have families already, and they are still in this DJ work, and I am making more than them. So I use that as a point of encouragement for myself, that you guy, don't be discouraged. Keep this motivation going. Keep this shit going. So as an upcoming, just know that whatever upcoming you are, there is always someone that is another upcoming below you. You always have inferior people, and you always have superior people. So you cannot get to the peak of it. If you see the biggest DJ now, ask the biggest DJ now that who's the next DJ that he wants to be like. Surely the biggest DJ will also mention another DJ. So that's how it is. Just how life is balanced. Just know that everything has its own time and pace. I can't force how God works. So I always keep myself motivated and encouraged to do the right thing, be consistent, and trust God. Don't worry, everything goes set.
Speaking of the system of DJ over the years, do you think there has been a difference in DJ in Nigerian, like as of the recent year? And what kind of difference can you say about it?
Yeah, I've noticed differences. Yeah. Some people categorize themselves as TikTok DJs. Some people say they are wedding DJs. Some people say they are live DJs, club DJs, balcony DJs, different kind of DJs. And we've had platforms that has made DJs really have different ways to make money. Because some DJs stick to just mixtapes. Some DJs stick to just doing TikTok skits or TikTok mixes, and some DJs stick to just doing wedding. Some DJs stick to just doing concert. Some DJs stick to just doing club. You get, and now I think the DJing industry is now getting wider and bigger, and which is interesting. The competition is actually very healthy at the moment. Now we have the likes of DJs having their own personal events that are making sense. Consequence is having his own party. Obi is having his own party. Consequence one is Zero Gravity. Obi is Obi's house. DJ Big N has his own. And and KY had his own before he went on his break. He used to have his jaw party. You get. So now we have DJs taking the industry by the jugular, and it is very interesting, and it's what I love, because it's actually paving way for other DJs coming from the back, so that yes, we can do it. Because even in Ibadan here, we have balcony live at Switch, Stretch. So it is getting competitive, interesting, and sweet.
So speaking of the music scene, do you think DJ play an important role in promoting new artists? Do you think they play important role in it?
Yeah, actually, I just believe the fact that if there's no DJ, there's no music. Yeah, you can promote it on TikTok, promote them on Instagram, blogs. But would the blog play the song in the club, or would the blog play? Yeah, you might feel like, okay, if you just promote it on TikTok, promote it on blah blah blah, that DJs will just pick it up because it is trending. We get that point, but how far would it go compared to people that actually do their promotions with DJs? People that actually show appreciation and show love to DJs, because even the OGs, the Whiskey, the Burna Boy, Davido, and the big artists, they actually make plans for DJs. They always have DJs in their clique. Check any big artist right now. I could name 5. They always have a DJ in their clique. Wizkid has DJ Tunes. Even Burna has DJ Obi, but people don't know that DJ Obi is actually a Burna Boy person. Davido has DJ Iku. He has DJ Fokati. Zlatan has DJ Fokati. Who again? Like, even there's no artist right now that does not have a DJ in their setting, because a DJ is actually very, very important. It's just like a spinal cord of a man. Yes, a man can live without spinal cord, but your movements will actually be slow. Okay.
So if you could collaborate with any artist or DJ, dead or alive, who would that be and why?
Dead or alive? Anyway, because actually, like, I have artists that are dead that I think I might like. You know, you can imagine now. Probably if Michael Jackson is still alive. Yeah, it's funny. But if I want to collaborate with any DJ at this moment, I'll still collaborate with KYS. And at this moment, I'll still collaborate with KYS. It's just the love I've had from way back, and I don't think it's flinching anytime soon. Then, if it's going to be about an artist, trust me, I'm a fan of Burna a lot. Fan of Burna Boy. So, in no particular order, I could say, yeah, probably Burna Boy or Wiz or Kiss Daniel. If I want to collaborate with any artist, in no particular order, like Burna Boy, Wiz or Kiss Daniel, but DJ, maybe KYS or Consequence.
So what's the craziest thing that has actually happened to you while performing live?
Live. Trying to think about it, because I'm always very careful of my surroundings whenever I'm performing. I'm always very cautious to not let anything affect the flow of my performance. So I'm trying to think about it. Then I'm trying to think about the positive one for if I've had a positive experience. This one is not like a big event per se, but it was down in Lagos Island then. I was meant to perform at a family event. I think that should be the craziest. So, there's this way that you use your Apple laptop that you cannot use it under hot weather, under sun. So it was under sun. It was a family event, a naming ceremony, and people were much there. It was in Lagos Island. We were much at the party. The sun was mad. I could not park. I could not stop playing. So I tried to improvise. So I got ice. I put the ice in nylon. Inside the rubber nylon. I doubled it very well. This thing is crazy. I doubled it very well. I tied it too. Then I had a keyboard protector. That one too is the rubber stuff. Keyboard protector. So I now place the keyboard protector on my laptop. I now put the ice on the laptop so it will be getting colder. Little did I know that one of the nylon don't tear. So water was entering laptop streets while I was playing. I was like, I didn't even realize. I just noticed that the ice was reducing. And if ice is reducing, it should turn to water inside. I like, where is this water now going to? Only for me to remove it, it was going inside the laptop straight up. And people were still at the party. But thank God I had a backup laptop. The laptop was not really equipped. It does not really have much music, but just had enough to serve me. I had to quickly switch, but the panic that happened, everything, it was just crazy. But aside that, I don't think I've had situations where on a big gig I had some mess ups, because I'm always wary of my environment. I don't want distractions. I don't want any mistake to affect me. That's the thing.
Leading us to the last question, we try to ask on this episode. So, if you are not to be a DJ, then what other profession would you have picked?
But I wasn't a DJ. I'll still be into music. So probably production. Yeah, probably production. Because at the point I learned how to drum. I had small knowledge of drumming. Then I loved production work. I still love production work till now, and I think I'll eventually still start production sooner or later. And I love keyboard a lot, even though I don't know how to play the keyboard. But I have a feeling that once I start playing the keyboard, I think I'll delve into the production easily, faster, to learn more about it. Then, so if I wasn't a DJ, I'll be a producer. That's just.
Applause God Almighty for the end of the Creative Corner this episode with Angelic, DJ Gabi, and we wish to see you guys again in our next episode. Thank you and thanks for watching.